Hello, Mr. Bozo. I'm Mr. Claiborne, the personnel manager. Thank you for your interest in our company.
Thank you for seeing me today.
Where did you work previously, Mr. Bozo?
I worked for big top enterprises for 15 years. And before that, I was with Ringing Brothers for 10 years.
Very impressive. As you may be aware, Mr. Bozo, this is one of the most prestigious investment firms in the nation. What can you bring to our company regarding your personal strengths?
I'm a real people pleaser. I make people happy wherever I go.
Right. Can you tell me, Mr. Bozo, why did you leave your previous employer?
I was fired, but it was a total misunderstanding.
I see. Please explain what happened.
Well, I had this explosive device in my pants.
What?
You know, in the back. My partner was supposed to smack me in the ass with a big paddle. It makes a loud noise and everybody laughs. Unfortunately, my ass exploded prematurely and burst into flames.
My God.
In my haste to extinguish my ass, I tripped over the midget-bearded lady and her face caught on fire. Someone threw a bucket of water on us to extinguish the flames, but it was fake water. You know, confetti?
Good Lord.
Did you know confetti is flammable?
No.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you. Anyway, I picked up the bearded midget lady and was carrying her to safety while flames were shooting out my ass and her beard. I got my foot stuck in the empty confetti bucket and, by the way, you know my feet aren't really this big, these are fake shoes. Anyway, I'm carrying a flaming midget under my arm, flames are shooting out my ass, and my foot is stuck in a bucket. Stomp clang. Stomp clang.
Oh my.
The elephants must have found this terribly frightening. They began running toward the exits. They pulled down the ropes holding up the trapeze show. The great flying Orlando fell into the fat lady that fires the cannon for the human cannonball. Needless to say, the cannon had not been properly aimed. When it fired, Maurice, he's the human cannonball. Weird name for a human cannonball, don't you think? Anyway, Maurice slammed into the door of the wild animal cages which flew open. Lions, tigers, and a few vicious penguins began running everywhere.
Holy shit.
The crazy penguins attacked the ringmaster, who just happens to be my boss's brother. Have you ever seen someone who has been mauled by penguins? Not a pretty sight. To make a long story short, after things were put back to normal, they decided that the whole incident was my fault.
So they fired you?
Yes they did. I mean, you cannot blame a guy whose ass explodes prematurely, can you?
Well, quite frankly, Mr. Bozo, I would be remiss in not telling you that in a company of this stature and reputation, I see very little need for a representative whose ass explodes, prematurely or otherwise. There is a certain atmosphere of decorum and dignity that we must maintain.
So when do I start? It's kind of short notice, but I can be here by 9 tomorrow.
No, I'm afraid you don't understand, Mr. Bozo. I am not hiring you. We will keep your application on file, and should a need arise for someone with an exploding ass, we shall call you.
You're quite right. 9 is a bit early. Shall we make it 10 instead? I've always been a bit of a late sleeper.
No.
11?
No.
Lunchtime then?
No. Stop it.
Well, I hate getting started so late in the day, but since it's the first day and everything...
Oh, sweet mother of God. Just leave. Get out.
So I don't get the job then?
Not in my lifetime. Just leave for God's sake.
Very well if you insist.
Goodbye, Mr. Bozo.
Goodbye, Mr. Asshole. Oops. My ass exploded. Sorry.